Many people don't think twice when it comes to putting personal information on the internet, especially when it comes to sites to find jobs like Monster.com. So how can we use these types of sites and keep our information safe? Sushil Koso, Director of Career Development, says students need to manage their information properly.
You want to make sure you know exactly where your resume has gone, what companies are looking at it. Sites like Career Builder, some of those sites that really are not as massive as like Monster, and I'm not saying Monster is bad, but it's bad if you just put your resume there and then just forget about it. There's a new site called Jibber Jobber that you can create like where your resume is going. It kind of lets you know where it has been sent.
Sushil says students should be careful with what they choose to use for email addresses.
They might want to create an account that doesn't single them out so much. Maybe their name, they could change it a little bit so it protects their name. A lot of times when people are hacking, they can pick up stuff, like, so if they can pick up a keyword like an email account, that's something that they would go for. So something that might not identify you or go back towards you.
Sushil says that when it comes to your personal life, you need to put a limited amount of information no matter what site you use.
I mean, I would never put an address. You know, people talk about like their boyfriends or their girlfriends, and all that information is going out all over the world. I mean, anybody could almost get to that. So you have to be very careful about what you're putting online.
She says if a potential employer contacts you, be sure to check the legitimacy of the company.
And when somebody calls you, ask a lot of questions. You know, get a name, get a phone number. A lot of times, you know, my suggestion would be to say, you know, this isn't a good time for me to talk. I want to be able to be kind of in a different place where I can sit down and pay a little closer attention to you. Can I call you back? And then take a few minutes and see if this company's legit.
Sushil shares a few last tips on how to keep your information as safe as possible.
Take advantage of like the Career Center online job boards that are offered, because they're a little, we kind of know who's posting or not. Make sure that you know where you're sending your things. That's kind of about the best thing to do.
For Wellness TV at FSC, I'm Megan Albrecht.